Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo GameCube. Alright my friends, so the time has come. We have the 3 spiritual stones and we need to go and speak to Princess Zelda. She's at Hyrule Castle. And when you get to this point, the sky goes very gloomy. I wanted to show you actually. What do you want, Navi? I know what I'm doing. Yeah, it goes very dark, very gloomy, and there's a reason for that. We're about to find out. This is where we find out that we're actually psychic. Because according to our dreams, we sort of, I don't know, prophesized that this would happen. A little bit of a weird moment in Link's life. I think he's discovered a sixth sense here. Look how dark and creepy that's got. Nice little rain effect, just for the additional touch. And what part of a game wouldn't be creepy without the added thunderstorm that miraculously arises out of nowhere? This is identical to what we dreamt about. Literally, frame by frame, event by event. And there we go. So Princess Zelda's running away and finally we get to have a shiny new ocarina. A nice blue one. And there he is. The dude with green skin and ginger hair. Looks incredibly ill. Massive nose. Massive ears. Massive temper. But he's always smiling, even knowing he's annoyed. That makes him all the more creepier in my opinion. What are you asking me for? I don't freaking know. I just want that blue ocarina in the water there. I think I can protect them from the likes of you with this little butter knife that I have from Kokiri Forest. It's a legendary blade. Oh boy. Okay, to flex it back, Link, you know the drill. Go on, now. No, okay. We are not ready. So you're Ganondorf, alright. I couldn't tell. There's so many people that look exactly like you and rides a big black scary horse. My mistake. Link's like, what the hell just happened? Where am I? I just got hit in the face by an electronic ball. Okay, but anyway, that hasn't stopped my excitement of getting a new ocarina. We get to throw this crappy one that Soraya gave us. We get to finally have the blue ocarina, the Ocarina of Time. Living up to the game's title. Finally. The market wasn't selling any blue paint, so we couldn't exactly pretend that we had the Ocarina of Time. But we finally have it. We have all the ingredients to open up the Temple of Time and do some good deeds. Still can't get over the fact that I've named Link Peter Pan. I'm extremely sorry for this embarrassment. What are you doing, Princess Zelda? So this is where we learn the Song of Time. It's basically a magical song that opens up the door to the legendary blade. So this actually proves to be quite an effective song. If you didn't have this, you'd never be able to complete the game. And it also moves obstacles out of our way for us as well. We'll find that out later on. In fact, during this episode, I'll have to show that off because we're going to go and get the hook shot at some point in this episode as well. We have to go to the graveyard. You've learned the Song of Time. And there we go. In fact, in this episode, I'm planning on learning 3 more songs, including this one. I'm going to go ahead and learn the Song of Storms and the Minute of Forest. What the hell have we done? What have we gotten ourselves into now? This is craziness. Navi's freaking out. Alright, Tinkerbell, chill. Let's go to the Temple of Time. I've still got the freaking Keaton mask on me. I haven't given it to one of the security guards yet. I can always come back as Child Link though. In fact, I will do later on because there's certain things that I want to grab. So yeah, I will be coming back as Child Link. I'm not going to stay as Adult Link until the end of this game now. I will be doing some backtracking. Because there are a couple of things that I want to show off that I haven't showed off yet. But I do like being able to come here and switch between Adult and Child Link. It's very, very handy actually. And I think this serves as our next spawn point actually. What I mean by spawn point is when we load the game, if you load the game as Child Link, you load up in Kokiri Forest. As long as you're Adult Link, you arise here, so that's good to know. Actually, what am I doing? As much as I love this song, I don't think this is going to be the one to do it. No, not quite. It's not that magical. We need the Song of Time to open up them doors, don't we? Getting carried away here because that song, Zelda's Lullaby, we use it pretty much everywhere in this game. And that song actually has a good couple of uses as well. Some really random, pathetic uses actually that still seem to provide some usefulness. Like repairing signs, for example. If you slice a sign in half or in 4 pieces, play the Zelda Lullaby and they'll float and go back together. That's a little nice touch. I don't know why that happens, but they're little Easter eggs that you can enjoy in this game. And believe me, this game just so happens to be full of them. And there we go. Let's go and get the legendary blade. It's about freaking time. Let's go and wait for 7 years before we think we're fit enough to fight Ganondorf. Although at least then, we'll have to have 6 more medallions under our belt as well. Oh boy, for collecting reasons. This game makes you collect like your life depends on it. And in a way I suppose it really does. It's that legendary blade. Could it be Excalibur? No, it's the Master Sword. Alright, let's leave it and let's go home and pretend none of this happened. If only it was that simple. We'll just go back to Kokiri Forest and dream about kicking Ganondorf's green ass, and then, I don't know, that'll be enough, I think. Now then, this is one of them moments in this game where a cutscene happens, and it takes up a good few minutes of our time. So yeah, yay for storytelling moments. Yep. Made things a little bit easier for us by going 7 years into the future, but we've also given Ganondorf a little bit of a head start here as well. Bit of a double-edged sword, really. Except our sword, our part of the double-edged sword, is caked in candy floss and sweets and goody goodness. Still gonna probably hurt us, though. Wake up, Peter Pan. Right, okay, so now where the hell are we? It's been 7 freaking years, man. This is craziness. Oh, damn it, who's that? Who the heck are you? How high up is the ceiling in this room? It's a fat old man. Hello, Peter Pan. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. No, this is one of the ancient sages, and he's going to give us a lecture on how we've been asleep for 7 years, and he's been watching us this entire time. How deranged and creepy of him. He's literally got all the time in the world to do this. Just staring at us asleep. What he did in that time, I have no idea. Peter Pan, don't be alarmed, but look at yourself. It's like, oh my god, I've got a pointy nose and pointy ears. Okay. Why is my nose as pointy as my ears? Look, Peter Pan, you're big now. Right, okay, I first of all took that out of proportion because I have a dirty mind, and if you know what I'm talking about, then you have a dirty mind as well. Well, Mr. Ancient Sage, 7 years. 7 years worth of morning glory, biatch. What do you expect? Oh boy. It's like a King Arthur story. 7 years, man. This is crazy. Before I go and beat Ganondorf, I'm going to go and take a bath. That's probably what I'm going to do. Make sure you don't click no there, by the way, because if you click no to do you understand, he's kind of going to treat you like the owl does. He's going to go over the entire story again. And you're going to end up just, I don't know, slitting your wrists just standing in front of him. And he's just going to be laughing and jerking off at the same time, because he's that deranged. I'm kind of getting this impression. 7 years of solitary confinement in this one room with no company whatsoever. There's no other sages here yet. No, we have to lure them into their deaths. Yeah, this game has taken a freaking turn for the worst. I thought the fish eating the children was bad enough, but no. Let's go and get other people roped into this and have them die. And for what, for a medallion? Oh well. It's a Zelda game. We don't question certain things in Zelda games, we just enjoy and play them. And in all fairness, this is actually one of my favourite Zelda games of all time. Not because of like nostalgic reasons, but because of the whole open world element where you get to explore, and the general gist of the story is quite, I wouldn't say basic, but it is still equally as enjoyable as another base plot. Like for example, you know, Mario's got to go and beat Bowser. Link has got to go and beat Ganondorf. It's, I don't know, you can rinse and repeat that in Zelda games. This one actually plays that very well. But there we go. We got through that cutscene there. And I think we're going to bump into Sheik now as well, if I remember correctly. What a plot twist at the end of this game with Sheik as well. How dare you, Princess Zelda. That was mean of you. We are back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? I would say so. Just outside of this place there's freaking zombies. That's pretty deranged, I think. It's bad enough that the people were killed, they had to be reanimated as well. And then we've got this guy behind us. Oh, you haven't been waiting 7 years for me as well, have you? I think you need a bath as well, Sheik. Maybe that's what's wrong with the people outside the front. They've all been waiting for me for 7 years and they're just caked in like their own feces and their own dirt, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but I think you get the gist. Alright. Okay, Sheik. Thank you so much for your time. I've just had to listen to an old man give me a lecture, but I'll take yours as well. I'll add it to the collection of lecture files. Sounds like a different variation of paedophile, actually, lecture file. Just a guy that sneaks up on people and gives them a surprise lecture. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that, actually. Lecture files. That could be a show. Kakariko Village, yes, of course. Yes, I understand. He doesn't give us an option. We either understand or we don't. Tough shit if we don't. Right, we leave the 3 spiritual stones here, because now we've got to go and get 6 medallions instead. Fun times. Collectibles. It's a thing needed to complete a game. Compulsory collectibles, actually, because there are things in this game that we can collect if we want to. Like, you know, extra bows and stuff like that, and Deku Nut upgrades, but these guys can go to hell. I'm getting the heck out of this place. Even knowing they have terrible graphics because this is an N64 game and this game stems back quite a lot of years now, the zombies still have an element of creepiness to them, which I quite like. They've held that very, very, very well. So now, first day as an adult, we're going to go and do some grave robbing. How about that? This is the hero of a time and we're just going to go casually into a graveyard and start tampering with graves. Just another day in the life of Link. But it's for a good reason, and there's a certain somebody there that we can see that's going to be kind of happy to see us. We have met him before, as a child. You guys, you just don't stop laughing and joking around, do you? You haven't aged a bit. Happiness really is the key to staying young and healthy. Right, let's head over to the graveyard. Before we go to our first temple, which is going to be the forest temple, we need the hook shot, and the hook shot just so happens to be in a graveyard. Bit of a random place for it to be kept, but that's where we need to go. And there's some flowers here in front of this gravestone. You know what that means. There is a hole. You jump down here, and then who would have guessed that Dampy passed away in the last 7 years and his spirit remains here. And he's going to challenge us to a race. So, try and keep up with him. You don't have to beat him, but you do have to keep up with him, and I don't know why, but for some reason he intends on killing you by throwing these flames on the ground. They hurt, so try to avoid them. That's pretty commonsensical, if you ask me. And one thing I have learnt here is avoid the rupees. For some reason, the financial gain element in this place is a lie. Do not follow the rupees or the fire in my case just then. Try and avoid both of them things together if you can. Where are you going? Oh, you're going that way. Okay, I saw what you did there. You sort of went to go left, but you didn't. Okay. Right, so you get a certain element of time before them doors close, and then if they close, I think you fail, obviously. You need to get through them. Look at this. It's not fair, Dampy. You can fly. I know you've got the unfair sort of life path of being dead and all, but you've still got an advantage over me there. But there we go. I think 1 minute 30 is the most that you can have, but we have nailed this in 1 minute 03, so we're going to get the hook shot out of this. So that ain't bad. Thank you very much, Dampy, for sharing your treasure with me. It's called the hook shot. Spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Believe it or not, this is some kind of glitch weapon as well. You can actually use the hookshot for glitches as well. Alright, bye-bye Dampy. Rest in peace. I might see you as a kid again one day. Let's get the goods. And there it is. Another broken item actually. You can kill enemies with these as well. Alright, now the funny thing is about this graveyard is Dampy obviously is buried here, but his grave also leads somewhere else. It's a bit weird that his grave leads to a random place like this, and I don't know if the guy behind these Song of Time blocks knows this, but his home is right by the entrance to a grave. That's kind of dark and morbid. But have a look where we are. We're inside the windmill. Look at this. How freaking random is that? He has no idea what he is sitting on here. Or maybe he does. Maybe he killed Dampy. Maybe that's another plot twist. Why have you got an entrance to a grave in your home? And the guy is clearly mad. Right, where are you? We need to talk to this guy because we're going to go ahead and get the Song of Storms. Here's a little bit perplexed that we've got an Ocarina because apparently 7 years ago a boy came here and played a song and we messed up the windmill. A little bit strangely convenient. But the Song of Storms is actually a really good song to have because it opens up holes in the ground that takes you to secret places. And it's just a cool song in general. You could make it rain on demand. You can change day to night. You can make it rain on demand. And we don't have to come back to this creepy ass guy anymore, because he's very angry at the moment. We get to come back here as a child again, I think, at some point, and he's alright back then. I don't want to go over that thing. Oh, alright, fair enough, I'll ride it. There we go. Okay. Oh, jeez Louise, getting a bit dizzy. Now then, now that we've got the key ingredient, there's only one more thing for us to do. And that is to head on over to the forest. We need to go through the Lost Woods. Soraya isn't going to be there, but that's where we need to head. So again, for trekking. And there are a couple of things that I can do on the side. For now, I'm sticking to the main storyline of doing the temples. I may do the odd little thing on the side as well, just along the way. But towards the end of this game, before we fight Ganondorf, I'll be going off and showing you guys little secrets, tricks and hidden gems and just overall cool things in this game that you can discover by using certain items, certain songs, and yeah, all the good stuff. I mean, for example, the Song of Storms does a lot of things, the Deku Nuts do a lot of things. There's a secret that I can show off in the fishing area within Lake Hylia. What else? The fairies. There's many fairy spawn points that you can discover. Many upgrades. There's a piece of heart we can get just outside of Lake Hylia actually for 10 rupees. It's a very, very cheap piece of heart. It's kind of crazy actually that you can get a piece of heart for that cheap. Whereas in Wind Waker, Beedle tries ripping you off by charging an extortionate amount for a piece of heart. You notice that in different Zelda games. Prices of pieces of heart change, depending on what Zelda game you play. But when we come back to the Kokiri Forest, you'll notice that things have gone crazy. I mean, this Deku plant here, this is mad. This really is. Look at the size of this thing. This is on steroids or some shit. Go away. There we go. I'll take your sticks. Why the hell not? Let's kill you. Yeah, this place has kind of gone under attack. I don't quite know why, but there are things going on here now, and the place isn't as safe as it used to be when we were a child. A little bit dangerous at night. And that goes for the forest as well. The little Deku scrubs that are on the floor, like this one here firing Deku Nuts at us. Yep, the pain in the arses. They're not going to be there when we get there. It's going to be... or maybe it is actually. Maybe they're on steroids and I don't know. But they turn into these massive guys with big hammer type things. Start singing Hammer Time and just going mad. And yeah, this guy is around here. He just, I don't know, he hasn't changed one little bit. He's still annoying as ever. Right. All we've got to do is play Soraya's song, and for some reason he recognises that. And he grants us access. Kind of a security blanket, really, that song. Again with songs and unlocking things. It's kind of crazy. Right, he can get out of the way. Now, where was this place? Was it through here? No, I don't think it's through there. I think it was over here, actually. I kind of used the boulders as a little bit of an indication as to where to go. I think it's forward, actually. Yes, it is. There we go. And it should just be left and then right, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's left and then it's right. The two boulders, I always use them as little pinpoints as to where to go. But we come back to this place, the Sacred Forest Meadow. Navi's going to give us a little lecture on how there's bigger enemies here now, with the narrow passages. There is a trick for getting through here. Well, it's not really a trick, it's just using the controls that you've got. But I actually find them quite helpful. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So, there's enemies patrolling here. You see this guy? I kind of messed that one up. But it's alright. We'll just give him some time to back off. What is he doing? Is he going to go? Yeah, he's going to go for now. Oh dear, man. Come on, give me a break. Right, get around the corner. Come on. There we go. Oh, for goodness sake. what I meant to show off, I'm not going to do it now because this guy can go to hell. Actually, I'm going to kill him. There we go. Screw you too. That's what you get for being a douche. You can do a little side jump around the corner. I might better show it off appropriately here. If you just go like this, he'll see you and normally charge. And then you can just go around him like that. Just a little technique. It's not really that special. I'll probably get rid of that one actually. If you can kill them, then do so obviously. Makes your life a little bit easier. Where are you? Oh, you're there. Right, I see. Might better kill you as well actually. There we go. And then right at the end of this place... Oh jeez, where the hell did you come from? You're not a very happy guy, are you? Alright. I'm not playing that game again. Don't have time for that shiz. What about round here? Oh, I'm safe round here for now. Okay. I hear a gold sculpture around here somewhere. Where's that? Where are you coming from? Oh, there you are. Actually, good opportunity to show off the hookshot actually. It also brings gold sculptures to you. So again, for using the items to their fullest advantages. Many benefits of many items. Dodge that guy, and then we come up here, and then what the hell is this? This is mad. Freaking madness, I tell you. Don't give him a chance. You can go past him, or you can kill him if you want. I normally kill him because he normally drops about 20 rupees. And then we come up here, and then Soraya is gone. She's normally perched on top of that little wooden stump over there, but she's not here this time. And the reason I've chose to conclude this part of my playthrough here, guys, is because we learn our first teleportation song, and it's quite handy to be able to teleport to, you know, places on demand. You don't have to travel there again. That saves you a lot of time. The flow of time is always cruel. Get used to it, Sheik. It ain't slowing down for anybody. We had 7 years of our life taken from us. Right, so this is the Minuet of Forest. And we can use this to come back here whenever we like. And that includes as Child Link as well, so it's just a handy little thing to have, really. Ocarina of Time, Link's best friend. We've got a sworn brother. We're engaged to someone. Yeah, pretty social actually at the moment. Oh god, we're engaged. This is craziness. Right, but anyway, this is going to conclude my episode of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I do hope you guys are enjoying it and will join me for the next episode where we go into our first adult dungeon of the game. Looking forward to that because this place is a biatch to go through. But nevertheless, I'm looking forward to it. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.